This model kit review is of Maverick's F-14 Tomcat, and this is from Top Gun. It's obviously the first version. It's coming out again because the second movie's coming out. It's a simple kit, 20 parts only, and it's got the easy click system, no glue required, but it says no paint required. I'm going to recommend you paint it. No additional details or anything else over there. Let's have a look at the other side here. Here's some of the dimensions, and if you do want to paint, those are the paints they recommend, the Revell colors, their numbers. So let's have a look inside here. This is going to be simple kits, so let's have a look. And first thing we see here, we've got the top of the body where everything is molded together, and raised panel lines, nose, everything's molded together, not too bad. Here is the underside. Looks like we don't get any wheels, it's going to have to be flying, and unfortunately they filled that up. It doesn't make sense to me if it's flying, but anyway, again, raised rivet raised panel lines, no rivet lines. And let's have a look over here. So here we have our swing wing. It looks like they will swing because of the little gears here. And there is the other side of that. And we do have our tail here, because our elevators are molded on, they're molded as part of our body there, fuselage. Here we have some weapons which click into place. Here we have our top part of the wing, and that says front. I'm not sure what that's for. We'll have to have a look. We've got our ventral strakes here, or fins, our exhausts, and our cockpit with the two pilots. And they don't recommend painting that. Here is the stand, and it's going to sit on top of that. So over here we have our cockpit. It's actually not too bad, molding quality. So, even though it's simple, it still have instructions. I'm sure most people could probably figure out what part goes where, because there aren't that many pieces. Okay, so let's have a look here. Start off with putting our wings together. That's not too difficult. And then our they do show you can paint. It's how to paint. There are the paints needed. And put our wings in, make sure that they're connected properly, and then we're going to put our other wing in. There's our pilot, and that's what that's for, is to hold the wings in place. Then you mount your pilots inside the cockpit. Then we put the underside of the fuselage on. We've got our exhausts here, the ventral strakes, and then we've got some weapons, and tails and cockpits. Sorry, our canopy on the cockpits. Here's how to put your stand together and where to mount it. And then the decal guide. I do give you some decals. I'll probably replace those. And here are the other decals. It's the other way here. So, over here we have our decals, and they are not many at all. Not a bad kit for a beginner.